deviation to these columns. Firstly, you can see my trials here, the green, the blue and the red groups. There's a fair bit of variance in the green group, as you can see here with the standard deviation, as opposed to a small amount of variation in the data with the blue group in the trials. And as you can see here, it shows up in that standard deviation, so that we want to show those different standard deviations on these three different columns. So I've copied and pasted these two average and standard deviation down here to make a quicker use of the graphing tool. And now let's add this standard deviation is in. Just be aware the standard deviation, if you look on the functions section of Excel up here, it would be a standard deviation P or stdev.p, which just says that it takes in, it's not a sample of the population, it's the whole data set. So I've taken the whole data set to make this standard deviation. If you just do the normal stdev function, it means that it's just a sample of that population, and it blows out this standard deviation, so it's not correct. So how do we add these different numbers to give correct error bars here? So first, let's click on our one here, go to chart design, add elements, go down to error bars, more error bar options, and then over here you can see custom. Click on custom, then specify value, and as you can tell, they're all the exact same at the moment. But if we specify value, then you can come over here, just drag down, and it will put all of those standard deviations in. And then we're going to click on the negative values, highlight that, and then again highlight all of those, that whole set, and then go OK. And as you can tell here, if I go in, the standard deviation on the green group, as you can see, is 4.9. It's quite high, and in this blue group is very, very small. So you can see that the variance in the data, generally speaking, is relatively high in that green group and small in the blue group. That's how you put different error standard deviations in terms of an error bar onto your graphs. I hope that helps.